Red Zone back, and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Jags, just ahead on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Set for a good run here in the AFC South. Glad you're on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is always the division of opportunity. Can you get everything right and make a run here? Each team has had its little moment, and as we sit here in 2024, one more time, this is a division with a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, what's so cool about this division, Mike, is it seems like it's changed hands year in and year out, especially here as of late. The surprise teams around the league the last couple seasons have been from the...
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with former #1 overall pick Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback. 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Oh, mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they'll pick up the first.
Mike, just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Lawrence now on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line that they can occasionally split out in the slot? And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he will have the first down.
Lisa 24.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's complete to ETN. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying.
They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Lawrence now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific and a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jaguars offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the gun, a give to Etienne. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans. Stroud to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it was a completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A game.
Oh, ready. Hey, south. Good.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can drop all the fancy plays you want. But when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Akers. And he surges forward for a game.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Running is Akers. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, Stroud. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. Strong. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him.
All right.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Akers. He'll bring this up to the 22. This time it's the vet. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't. Was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And a good job. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. Well designed.
To take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Give them 15 more on that one.
They're catching. Listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock was. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. On play action, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works his way through an opening, up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. 2nd down, Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Lawrence. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Hunter Renfrow, a touchdown reception. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've gone to the half in that one with the visiting Saints out on top. Chris Olave with a touchdown reception from Derek Carr. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Darnell, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Akers. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stop it. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's into the hands of Diggs.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here to slow him down.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll get about
in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Pass interference. Defense.
First and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Once again, it's Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment. And
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of...
to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A run now on 2nd down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Oh, ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Quick, right? 11.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
It's completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Davis heading in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st down, Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They put Strange in motion. They'll try and run with Etienne. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really not.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud digs on the reception. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And you think back to the 1st half, Mike, just how well...
All right.
Now a run on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And what's that one? And I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. Whoa. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing opportunities downfield. We're going to continue to take them.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that one knocked away. 2nd down. On play action, Stroud. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. And they'll stop it with 13. Good drive now faces a tough conversion.
Right.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Hey.
Now, Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell.
Change directions. How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So it's a win here for the Texans. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.